Welcome back to Shadow of Mordor here on Serious Gaming. Things are not looking good.
There's no time. We can only take the most valuable.
We're taking everything.
Idri, sacrifices must be made.
I will not sacrifice our past to fear.
Oh there. Who are you?
Baranor, this is the ranger I was telling you about.
You've spilled much blood for Minas Ithil. We don't even know your name.
Talion.
Gondor thanks you, Talion. But we need all warriors at the gate.
Well, the Orcs seek the Palantir. They will not stop until it is theirs. Where is it?
My father has hidden it.
There's nothing safe, hidden or otherwise. The Orcs will tear this city apart to find it.
These are desperate times. But we will not surrender, and we will not fall. We cannot.
Defend the gate. To the gates, quickly!
I will not let this city fall! Then we must obtain the Palantir. It is the only way.
All right.
Cover your flank.
And I'll cover yours.
Let's see what these orcs have in store for us.
That was only the beginning. There'll be more. We have to find out what we're dealing with. This way. We'll be able to see the entire lower city once we get there. It's not much further.
The city can't take much more. I'll handle the siege beasts.
Baranor and I can manage here.
All right.
Talion, we must commandeer one of the siege beasts.
Well, this should prove interesting.
Yes, very.
Shooting those explosives should subdue the beast.
Explosives, you say? What? All right, that's enough.
Let's see what this thing can do.
Here they come. the siege beast is in range. Destroy it.
We're done here. We can't leave this siege beast for the enemy.
Pity we can't take it with us. It's a formidable weapon.
We must move quickly.
This should help.
If Minas Ithil falls,
Then it will only be a matter of time till they find the Palantir.
I was thinking of Gondor. I know what to do here.
Okay.
More attackers. These hordes are endless.
Sauron's armies have grown massively. A conventional victory against him will not be possible. We must secure the Palantir. Somebody's shooting at us! Them back. For now.
Another attack will surely follow. We should return to the upper city, check on Ithil and the others.
It's not enough for them to destroy us. They wish to wipe away our history.
At least they don't have the Seeing Stone.
The gates are holding.
These relics were my life. My father was right. We must salvage what we can and leave.
You have a valuable weapon. The Seeing Stone gives you sight over your enemy. Use it.
It is too dangerous. The Palantir is poison to men. None can withstand its influence.
I can.
Men before you have thought the same.
And if I'm wrong, I will fail as they have failed. But if I'm right, we win this war.
Then I will find my father and speak to him.
She will hold you to your oath, Ranger.
You put a lot of trust in her.
Give her time. Until then, we should return to Shelob. I need more answers.
We drove them back to an extent. Minas Ithil still stands, I guess.
We need to see Shelob. Her visions...
We need the ring.
Yeah, we do. We really do. Gate won't stand forever, though.
When Aenar didn't return from his confrontation with the Witch King, word of his fall spread like wildfire across Gondor. The Witch King's forces were regrouping, rapidly seizing lands once under Aenar's rule. Some regions fell so quickly that letters sent by the first ruling steward of Gondor, Mardil, never reached their destinations. For generations we stored the unread letters here, destined to remain forever sealed.
You are not tempted to read the letters?
I know the heart of my people, so I know what they say.
Okay. Well, let's get the Prospector upgrade. It was fun using a siege engine.
In the Great Hall of Minas Ithil, we didn't just safeguard the treasures of our past, we kept our present there as well, an archive of all our official correspondence with the capital. I used to file away missives from Minas Tirith after my father had read them. This was a weekly task at first, but as our surroundings grew more dangerous, scrolls like this one became more.
The workings of government reduced to parchment.
Minas Ithil didn't need parchment. It needed reinforcements.
And it didn't get them. Why? It's not like Gondor was in no position to provide them. Well, maybe the Corsairs prevented that.
I've seen it! Kill it!
This pipe is purported to be the creation of hobbits, a sort of halfling that lives beyond our reckoning in the north. I wonder at the strange notion of full-grown adults who scarcely reach my waist in height. But after what I've seen in Mordor, a hobbit would be a welcome sort of strange.
Sure. Mind you, these games take place between the movies, the Hobbit movies and the Lord of the Rings movies.
You won't find for leagues in any direction.
Well, at least they stopped that nonsense with Gollum.
We Gondorians called Minas Ithil home, but we cannot claim to have built it. That honor belongs to exiles from the fabled realm of Numenor beyond the sundering seas. Wondrous architects, they fashioned this city of marble to reflect the moonlight and glow with an inner warmth. But the city's beauty and light drew the ire of the Witch King, who has long sought revenge on Gondor.
He should have had it under his control by now. Really. But hey, then you wouldn't have a game set here.
The Numenorians' knack for towers rivals the elves.
Who do you think taught them? They were but precocious students.
I see.
I've always liked that, but this laying seeds business is a right bother.
Oh, it's there.
Father always said, a proper war banner has two roles, to direct and to inspire. In the chaos of battle, he'd say, you won't march wrong if you keep your flag in sight. Now the Orcs have cast down our banners, but Gondor's flag still inspires, even if I see it only in my mind's eye. So long as one Gondorian lives, the white tree still stands tall.
Yes, the Tree of the King. Okay, we do have all of these pieces of history to claim.
The flag of our people. Long may it fly.
Concern yourself more with the towers it's flying from.
Man on the wall! Get him! Good one!
Gondorian folktales abound with drakes, lesser versions of the great dragons who supposedly slumber under the earth. Yet here in Mordor, I've seen them with my own eyes, though from a safe distance, and they are nothing like the storybooks say. They are lethal hunters of the air, rapacious and cruel, apt to torment their prey before eating it. This scale, taken from a drake carcass we found in a ground cave, gives some sense of their size, and how strong they must be to carry such weight aloft.
Scale of a drake or a full-fledged dragon?
Certainly a drake. Dragons take better care of their scales.
Moved over there. Look up above. Shout if you see the Grey Walker.
I wonder if the elves have mundane objects as we do, for even their common containers and vessels seem uncommonly fine. This artifact was once part of a table setting given as a gift centuries ago. The other parts were broken when one of Mordor's many ground tremors knocked them off a shelf. How I wish my predecessors had saved the broken shards. That's a puzzle I'd like to reassemble. Elven...
We'll start to the camp, make...
What sort of feasts do the elves have?
Stately affairs, not as raucous as orcs or men.
Yeah. I guess it's up.
Each city in Gondor administers its own justice in all but the most important cases. And in my lifetime, we've always handled legal matters in Minas Ithil. When I was a girl, I recall my father being much occupied with mercantile disputes and other legal affairs. Then the Orcs came, and matters of justice yielded to matters of survival.
The gavel. Always seemed an odd symbol for justice.
What is justice, if not a hammer to beat down the proud nail?
Point taken. Yes. And you better hope he just limits himself to that.
Gondor has faced the Witch King before, and he's had a vendetta against Minas Ithil ever since. This coin depicts the victor, Eomer, last king of Gondor. Generations ago, Eomer led an army that routed the Witch King and sent his army fleeing to Angmar. But our victory turned hollow when our king grew prideful. The Witch King challenged Eomer to single combat, and Eomer rode eastward from Minas Tirith, never to be seen again.
Eomer. He who fought the Witch King.
Twice, because he did not finish the task the first time.
It's like water, but soft too. And you believe... Fight it! Now!
The Orcs are obsessed with rings, more so than coins or jewelry of equal value. They snatch them from prisoners immediately, and what happens to these rings is anyone's guess. We rarely find Orcs actually wearing them.
They're looking for the one.
A fine ring. But I gather it's an ordinary one.
Ha! Scarcely worth the same name as the ring we created.
That guy just didn't stand a chance. Okay, up we go. Oh, not.
The red arrow is one of Gondor's most treasured symbols, though few know just what it symbolizes. When our need is dire, we we can present the arrow to the men of Rohan, and they are bound by ancient pact to ride to our aid. We should have used it in the early days of the siege, but the Orcs encircled us so quickly, and Rohan is too far away.
I wonder whether Rohan... honor this arrow if they saw it.
Difficult to say. Men have short memories, and shorter still in a crowd.
Do not resist! Die, you cur!
That's it. Those are all the secrets in here. Fine. I'll go to a tower. Costin here on Serious Gaming, signing out. The siege is broken for a moment. The gate is safe. Well, not broken really, delayed, more like. But they will come back. By that time, I hopefully will have the ability to dominate them. So, stay tuned for more.